The girl holding a book is Jan. She takes English at her university. She just bumped into her English teacher and she spoke to him in English. She made a mistake and her teacher corrected her right away. Every time she makes a mistake and her teacher is around, he corrects her. Now, what do you think Jan is thinking? Is she thinking, my teacher always corrects my mistakes? Or is she thinking, my teacher is always correcting my mistakes? Both are possible, but not necessarily correct. Do you know when one form or the other is better? If you don't, this video is for you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to talk to you about the use of the present progressive or present continuous for the people who are more familiar with British English for annoying habits. An annoying habit, normally someone else's habit, is a habit that makes you angry. Now, let's go back to the beginning of this video, to the story that I started telling you. Imagine that right after Jan's teacher corrects her, she thinks, oh my teacher knows I want to progress, so every time I make a mistake, he points it out. And at the same time, she thinks, I feel good about this. I want him to correct me all the time. Or she just says, I don't really care. He's my teacher, he's just doing his job. Now, because you are stating a fact about an action that your teacher performs repeatedly in a matter-of-fact or unemotional way, you should say, my teacher always corrects my mistakes. On the other hand, if Jan thinks, ugh, I really don't like being corrected all the time, ugh, you are angry about the fact that your teacher repeatedly performs an action. So you should say, my teacher is always correcting my mistakes. Here's how you form the present progressive for annoying habits. First, you use a subject, then you're going to use the verb to be, but you're going to conjugate it. Then you're going to always use the word always. Right afterwards, you are going to use a verb, the main verb, in the ing form. And if necessary, afterwards I'm going to have an object or I'm going to have a complement. For example, my teacher, that's the subject, is, because I'm conjugating the verb, always, and then afterwards correcting me. So it's that simple. Let's practice. Your roommate lost the keys to your apartment. Again. You say to her, lose. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to think about it. You are always losing your keys. Now, your old car broke down. Again. So you say to yourself, use the verb break down. I'll give you a couple of seconds again. My car is always breaking down. So that's it. It's this simple. To recap, use the present progressive to talk about repeated actions that make you annoyed. If those actions do not affect you and are repeated, you will probably want to use the present simple. In this meaning, you will always use always. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I'm planning on uploading a video at least once a month or more often depending on how much free time I have. Thanks for watching and see you next time.